Saw 3 slashes its way to #1 at the box office, totaling $34.3 million over Halloween weekend. Saw 3 would be nothing without the written word on the page to start off with. Original Saw writer Leigh Whannell, who penned all 3 stories with different partners, never expected there would be 2 sequels, let alone such a successful series. He talks about writing the first Saw with James Wan.
James and I wrote the film thinking we were going to shoot it on video in Australia, and it was going to be kind of an expensive little demo reel that we were going to show to other people to try and get another film off the ground. We kind of saw as a means to an end rather than the thing that was going to break us out.
The device that really broke the Saw films out was the use of the horrific traps by Jigsaw to claim his victims. Leigh reveals the traps were simply an afterthought that caught on because of the fans.
I'd written the first draft and I thought, well, we really need to see how vicious this guy is, this killer, because you've got 2 guys stuck in a bathroom and there's the threat of danger, but you really need to see what the guy's capable of. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we flashed back and showed some of this guy's previous traps, therefore when we come back to the bathroom we know they're in trouble. Turns out the audience really took hold of those traps. I mean, they took that 40 seconds of screen time and said, yes, this is what we want. And really it was the fans that told us how much they liked the traps.
2 films later, the fans are still showing their Saw love, making #3 the #1 movie in America. Leigh says he's amazed the first film took off in the first place.
You know, we never planned for there to be any sequels. We didn't plan for there even to be a film. So the fact that there was a part 2 was amazing to us, and a part 3, and it's becoming a franchise, which we think is great. I mean, we grew up watching all the horror film franchises of the 80s. You get your Friday the 13th and your Freddy Kruegers. So what we're trying to do is, you know, create a horror film franchise that has some integrity to it. It doesn't sort of slowly, you know, go down the hill of decline.
Turns out Saw 3 is charitable as well. The official Saw 3 poster, where a vial of star Tobin Bell's own blood was mixed into the red ink used for Jigsaw's scarlet cape, was auctioned off on Lionsgate website, winning a $1,110 bid to the American Red Cross. The remaining unsigned blood posters were sold at $20 each, raising $12,350 for the Red Cross. The Saw franchise continues with writers hard at work on Saw 4 for a Halloween 2007 release.
More comfortable in chains.